What's going on, guys? This is Dave from PNP, and I'm here to talk to you about Underdog Fantasy. I just want to remind you that's the easiest place to play. There ain't too many places where you can win 20 times your money in the same night, utilizing higher lowers in the Pick'em game. And now they have Pick'em Insurance, where while you won't win the same amount of money that you did before, you can miss one and still bring home some money. So if you do it 3 times, you could potentially still get your money back if you end up missing one. Go to UnderdogFantasy.com and sign up today and use the code PNP when you do. And the $100 deposit match still stands. Underdog Fantasy.
Panther Nation Podcast. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, cut it. Cut right. And I would like to introduce one of the hottest podcasts in Carolina history. Let's go. Yeah. Talk, let's chat. We got time to chop it up. Talking analytics and fantasy draft. You know what's up. Panther Nation representing. Cause this is where we talk that. Talk that's so incredible. Make them rewind that talk back. Pause. Talking Panthers football, we discussing it all. On and off the field, you know exactly who to call. You know we the #1 podcast. Competition is non-existent, you need to stop that. Pause. It's an honor to be a Panther fan, pause. At Bank of America, that is where we ball. Coming to the jungle, then you gonna feel the pause. Winning the trophy for the city, it is the call. Black, white, and blue, we going Carolina strong. And this is the conversation where everyone belongs. Discussing all the numbers and topics, you know we got it. We the hottest podcast and we poppin', let's go.
What's going on, guys? This is Dave, one half of PNP. I'm here to take your questions from Robert Fantasy. Sorry I'm late today, guys. But the good thing about me being late is that I can go through, we can go through inactives because they should already be set. And then we can go from there. So give me 1 second. I'm going to get the inactives popping real quick because they all should be clear. It is now 11:30. So we can go ahead and pull up these inactives real quick. So let me go ahead and share the screen. So we got the inactives going right here. Not too many surprises. And I'm going to get to your questions as soon as we get here. Oh, DJ Chark being out. That's going to be interesting. So the #1 wide receiver is going to be Josh Reynolds for Detroit. St. Brown, we knew that he was going to be out. Swift, we knew he was going to be out. Chark was 50-50, but I guess he got ruled out. So right now you got Josh Reynolds. He's the #1 guy. So if you need a dart, so to speak, there's your opportunity. Pretty interesting options in daily as well. I was going to start Jared Goff today. My options were Jared Goff or Marcus Mariota, and now I'm leaning towards Marcus Mariota to start. So when you looking at that, that's what we got. So Keenan Allen's ruled out, which is, as expected. So Mike Williams is a absolute valuable option. I still think Justin Herbert's a top 5 quarterback in fantasy, so I'm not too worried about it from that standpoint. Not really too many surprises. I know the Saints and Saints game, I think Calvin Kamara was in a 50-50 status, and he decided not to play. We knew James wasn't going to play. Michael Thomas didn't play. So from that standpoint, not too many surprises. I'm looking through the list right now to see if there's anything that's shocking from an inactive standpoint. Carolina's inactives obviously aren't here yet because they don't have to report them until 90 minutes before kickoff. So, and Carolina plays at 4:00 today, so we're not going to get too much into the discussion of that. Let's get into the questions though. Let me go ahead and blow this back up. All right. Let's see. Shot is going to be there. So there will be no stream because I don't even know how I'm going to watch the game today, to be honest. I haven't figured that out yet. I'm going to go figure that out soon. Let's see. Is it cheating that I overrid my Kamara flex for Chris Olave? I don't know what that means. You got to react to that one, buddy. Oh, I'm not here to have you gambling, man. And some of the things that I do are not gambling. It's a game of skill. Yeah, I think Herbert should have a big day today. I anticipate he's going to get the majority of the work today against the Giants. So, yeah, I think he's going to have a good day today. Wilson Jr. or Herbert. I think CMC is going to play today, man. I'll be shocked if he's inactive. I would take Herbert today. Yo, man, I think he might be done. I think he might come back. I don't think we're gonna see Tua in a week. I don't see that occurring. DJ, Damian Harris, Ramondre, Ayuk, Connor. Give me Connor and Harris. Tell you how much I feel about DJ at this point from a fantasy perspective. Yeah. Tom Brady or Trevor Lawrence, Tom Brady. Actually, who does Trevor play today? Oh God, they got the Eagles. Eagles got a pretty good pass defense. Yeah, Tom Brady. Give me Tom Brady against the Chiefs. Give me Tom Brady. If the league allows you to, then no. Brees Hall, Josh Palmer. That's from LA. Brees Hall. Kamar didn't do fantasy owners dirty this morning. They were saying he might not play. It just wasn't a done deal either way. The problem is, though, because the game was at 9:30, a lot of folks didn't see it. I played against a Kamara owner this morning that forgot to take this guy out, and I am thankful because it was my high-stakes league. So I'm thankful that I have that type of luck because typically I don't get that type of luck. So, I even bragged about it in the chat in that league. So I know he's not happy. He probably woke up to a surprise. And I guess Latavius Murray is balling, so we got to figure out how bad that Kamara injury is. Because if it's bad enough, we might have to just roll with Latavius Murray. Oh, if you did it as a league owner, that's cheating. That's cheating. Yeah, you're cheating. And let me tell you something, bro. They're gonna let you know about it. We had somebody do something similar to that when it came from a waiver wire a while back, and we pretty much, had to ask that immediately. Yeah, you're cheating then. You say that part. Yeah, you're cheating. You can't do that. And if the league owners catch it, they're gonna. Hopefully, it's not a money league because if the league owners catch it in the money league, you're gonna have bigger problems, buddy. From that standpoint, Rodgers or Murray. Rodgers. Well, no. Murray. Wilson or Goff. I would probably give Wilson one more week, but I could understand if you want to play golf. Mike Evans, Jameson Williams, or Deontay. Jameson Williams. From Detroit. He's the running back. Yeah, he's a running back, if I remember. Is it Jameson Williams or Jamal Williams? Wait a minute. Hold on. I don't want to get my... Oh, he's a wide receiver. He's a wide receiver for Detroit. He isn't playing yet. Isn't he out today? Or is he back today? I didn't realize he was back today. Is he back? I thought he wasn't back yet. You got me looking for it. He's not back yet. Mike Evans. Mike Evans. I don't know why I told you Jameson Williams to begin with. Oh, because I thought he was Jamal Williams, running back from Detroit. Mike Evans. Well, I have 0 shares of Alvin Kamara. I said Tom Brady earlier. You should never start neither one of them. No. If you have to start one, Robbie Anderson, but Shenault only had 2 touches last week. No guarantee he's going to bust for 90 yards every week. Because then he wanted to test it out. Matt Collins. Baker, Derek Carr. I don't know. You ain't getting. I mean, the time to trade DJ was last week, before that terrible game he just had. I mean, if you're gonna trade him at this point, you're not gonna get as much as you normally would. I mean, if you end up with a flex guy for DJ Moore, you probably should take it. It's obvious that McAdoo wants to spread the ball around, and if he wants to spread the ball around. Excuse me, guys. If he wants to spread the ball around, then it's going to impact DJ more than it's going to impact CMC, because at least CMC gets to carry the rock. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't think so, man. I think this is going to be the first season that DJ doesn't break. He's going to break a streak of 1,100 all-purpose yards. I think that streak is ending this season. He's only on pace to get less. He's on pace to get under 700 receiving yards this season. So take to that as you wish. Yeah, I would love the Samuel in London side of this, but I think whoever takes that trade would be foolish, because Jerry Jeudy ain't doing too well either. You're gonna have to monitor whether or not Marquise Brown is gonna play, because he's questionable right now. He's saying that he's going to play, but you need to keep an eye on that. You saw what happened with Kamara this morning, so. But yeah, the answer is Marquise Brown. Even though I'm worried about him because he's going up against J.C. Horn, but I still would have to go with Marquise Brown here. If you were talking about Jamal Williams earlier, man, it's Jamal Williams. Yeah, Jameson Williams is still on IR, but so it's Jamal Williams. Yeah, I would take Jamal Williams over the other options with Mike Evans and company. Yeah, still would take Jamal Williams, the running back from Detroit. Rate Detroit, Gabe Davis for David Montgomery. I would take the David Montgomery side, believe it or not. But at the same time, I think it's probably imperative that you have Herbert, Kelly or Herbert as well. Gabe Davis doesn't get that many targets, and I think that's going to be a factor. So he ends up becoming a touchdown-dependent person. Prior to the season, the thought was, because Cole Beasley was gone, that Gabe Davis would get some of those targets, and that hasn't happened. You shouldn't be playing Baker anyway. I told you guys to quit. You got to take your fandom out of it. You shouldn't be playing Baker Mayfield, period. He's not good. We tried to tell you guys for the season. If he gets 200 yards passing, that's a good day for him. I mean, we've owned the Cardinals. The last time we lost at home to the Cardinals was like 2002. So we own the Cardinals pretty good from that standpoint. I'm not ready to drop DJ yet, but I'm close, bro. I'm real close. I'm not ready to do it because he still leads the team in targets. So you would think that it would have some level of a turnaround, but I'm not ready to do that yet. Herbert or Murray, give me Herbert here. I think CMC is going to play the whole game. If you have CMC, you got to play him. People got to realize CMC is still RB1. Yeah. Patterson's going to be fine. Zeke, Wilson Jr., Pierce. I'm still going to go with Zeke here. Biggest surprise performer in fantasy? who was I wrong? I was wrong about somebody. Cordell Patterson, I was very wrong about. Very wrong about Cordell Patterson. I thought he was gonna. I didn't think he was gonna keep up the pace that he's been keeping. So I was wrong about him, and I was wrong with the coaching staff of Carolina about how they would handle CMC because they have reduced his target share, and I didn't think they would. But because they reduced his target share, he probably doesn't warrant a number 2 pick, and he didn't warrant a number 2 pick in fantasy. Injuries aside, I'm just talking about production and expectation of what the coaching staff was going to do. Because his target share has dropped, his value is not as good at number 2 overall. Now that being said, he's still the 11th best wide receiver running back in fantasy. The other thing I got wrong about was how Tua would handle Hill and Waddle. My thought is that if Hill is there, then he's going to eat and take some of the share out of Waddle. And right now, they're both top 5 fantasy receivers and top 5 fantasy receivers. So I was wrong about that, particularly on the Waddle side of the spectrum. It looks like if you were able to get Waddle later, that was the move versus take a Tyreek Hill early because you had to probably get Tyreek Hill in the second round. Yeah, your team is pretty good. If you don't win with that team, I don't know what to tell you. In my opinion. It's probably an A. Davis or Bateman? Bateman. But Bateman's going to get more targets. Gabe is more touchdown dependent. He's going to need a big play to execute. Running back and flex. Patterson, Gibson, Samuel, Stevenson. Give me Patterson and Gibson. Yeah, give me Gibson. It's tough for Samuel. So, yeah, give me Patterson and Gibson here. I got Justin Jefferson. That's my guy. Shout out to my keeper league. 8th round. And he ran it. That's awesome. Even though I'd rather have a cat. In the league that has Justin Jefferson, and you get fractional points for carries. So at least it's still a touchdown. Poor Dalvin Cook, though, even though that kind of sucks for me. Overdue, man. He's had a couple rough weeks. I needed it, especially considering I started 2 in that league this week over Brady. So that'll help me out a little bit from that standpoint. Let me see here. Oh, yeah. Justin Jefferson's eating now. We in there. Yeah, because I got to make 2 only got me 7 fantasy points. But luckily, Joe Mixon got me 32. And right now, Justin Jefferson got me 29.6. So I can't complain too much about the point total. CMC went 3rd round of my league. Yeah, your league is trash. That's all I'm going to say. I wish CMC went 3rd round of my league. CMC went 2 in every league that I was in. He went 2. He was the second person off the board in all 7 leagues that I was in, with the exception of the keeper league because the person who had him just kept him. Teddy, our priority waiver wire pickup. Yeah, he will be. He will be. So Teddy Bridgewater has the longest pass from an air yards perspective this season. That pass on Thursday night to Tyreek Hill for 61 yards was the longest pass from an air yards perspective. At 61 yards. People keep telling me Teddy doesn't have an arm. It looks like they're going to let him run the same offense if Tua was there. And it's not like he doesn't have the arm to do it. So I think Teddy, because he has the weapons around him, he's going to be a viable fantasy option if you really need help at quarterback. Because I don't know when Tua's coming back, guys. If I was Tua, I wouldn't come back. I would just call it a career. If I was him, I would call it a career and sue the league. Depends on who you got other options, bro. Like, I don't know how much I can trust Godwin. I know all the receivers are back. It's a question whether or not whether or not you believe that Godwin's healthy too. But I think because they're playing the Chiefs, I think it's going to be a shootout. So I think Godwin's going to have to eat. But I only have him as a low-end flex this week. You got to get rid of Wilson, bro. I don't trust Russell Wilson. The running backs are good. The wide receivers are good. And this is fine. I mean, Kamara's Kamara, right? Once he's healthy, I think he's still going to do what he needs to do. That tells me that you was in a league full of Panthers fans. Oh, you can't take deep shots, man. You're right. You can't take deep shots, bro. Look, man. This fan base is going to realize after Rule's gone that Teddy Bridgewater was the best quarterback they had during the Rule era. All right. You know what? Let's have some fun, man. I'm gonna hop on Underdog Fantasy real quick, and I'm gonna do a draft. I'm gonna do a week. You know, let me see. Let me see what I can sign in. I want to do a draft. We'll do a week 4 draft. Let's be sign in or not. We'll see. Oh, my location's on though. Okay, we're good. All right, let's see how that goes. Godwin, Hines, or dupes. Give me Godwin there. All right, let me do this then. Oh my God. Oh God, this is man. Here I'll take my chances on Dubes here. Didn't you just ask this question? Aguilar. Who's that? Is that the running back? Is that the running back from Atlanta? I'm still taking Godwin here. For some reason, I can't get on Underdog today. I think it's because my locations are off. Let's see something. Why do I need to turn the NFL Network for? Oh yeah, this is the shootout game of the week. I'm more shocked that they didn't utilize Taysom Hill more this week, to be honest with you. For some reason, I can't log into Underdog on my computer, but I think I know why. But I go to preferences and fill out location services. Oh. Yo, real talk. I played Taysom Hill in one of my tournaments that I'm in, but I'm not winning right now because I also had KJ Osborne. He ain't done anything. I drafted KJ Osborne, but I had and Cook ain't done nothing either. Because in the tournament you gotta draft. So all right, so that's one thing. Oh, it's already there. I don't know why it's not working. That's weird. I don't know if I would have done that one. I've been playing Zeke. I've been playing Zeke every week. As a matter of fact, the one team that I got undefeated start Zeke every week. It's kind of wild when you sit down and think about it. Start Zeke and Saquon Barkley. Oh, the game is in OT. Oh, it's about to get serious. Oh, yeah. See, I don't have NFL Network, so I can't watch it, man. They were saying I could watch it on NFL Plus, but when I pull it up, it was like, oh, nah, you got to have an NFL Network. And I'm like, well, guess I'm going to be watching that. I know Pollard's good, but Zeke's still getting his because of Jerry Jones. Well, that's good. London's getting some dope games, man. The Saints, and by the way, if the Saints win this game, you want to talk about a quarterback controversy. You're sitting good. I would start the first three you have. I would start CMC, Barkley, and Herbert. Yeah, you can start them both. At least one will be an RB1, the other will be an RB2. Can't be mad about that. I mean, did he? Let's check the numbers. Let's check the box score. How bad did he suck? Let's see. $19 for 25, 204 yards and a touchdown. That's from a fantasy perspective, I wouldn't play him, but that's 12 points. I mean, that's 12 points. Can't complain too much about that. And Olave did enough. All right, I was going to share my browser, but for some reason, Underdog doesn't want to work right now. So I'm going to have to just do it. It wasn't that bad. He was efficient. That's all you want Dalton to be, is efficient. CEH for me. You could, even though I think the guy you probably need to go after is Olave. If Gabe Davis has another rough game, I think that's an opportunity for you. Justin Jefferson, man, my guy. I don't have enough of Justin Jefferson. Don't have enough of him. Oh, yeah. I got the first pick. Oh, yeah. So I got the first pick. It's too bad I can't share, man. I'm kind of mad at that. Let's see here. Very disappointed that I can't share. Oh, why it's not working. It's kind of weird. Love Justin Jefferson, man. I was high on him, but everybody has been. Everybody was. Everybody was high on Mr. Justin Jefferson, man. Love Justin Jefferson. Love him. All right, so I can just talk to you about my draft. So I did the week 4 underdog fantasy $5 draft, up to $250,000 in prizes. So basically the way it works, it's like it's a draft for the players for just this week. Randomly they select. It's a snake draft, so they randomly select your players. Tournaments are pretty cheap. This was a $5 tournament. There's still some slots left in it. I went number 1 overall with Josh Allen. Against Baltimore, and anticipate a shootout type of game. My plan is, if all goes well, I'm going to try to leverage that game, try to set up some level of a stack. I don't think Stephon Diggs will be there by my next pick because I have the bottom of the second round pick and the first of the third round. So in this draft, you have to draft a quarterback, a running back, 2 wide receivers, a tight end, and a flex. And the flex can be a running back, tight end, or wide receiver. Typically, when I build my lineups, I do 2 running backs. Depending on the situation, I'll do 3 wide receivers because sometimes you can get some people that are really good. Right now, it's about to come back to me. I can name some of the players that could be available at that point. Devontae Adams, Derrick Henry, Christian McCaffrey, Austin Eckler. Those guys will be available. Jamal Williams will likely be available. So I might just double dip on a running back. I probably will do, and I got a while for my next pick. So, McCaffrey just went. So we'll see what happens here. I'm looking at the wide receivers that are available. I could probably wait to get the wide receivers. There'll probably be some good ones still available to grab, and I could probably take Rashad Bateman. Maybe I can go after somebody, maybe a Gabe Davis. All right, Devontae Adams was taken, so I think I'm gonna have some running back fun. We're gonna do some off the wall stuff. We're gonna go Derrick Henry and we're gonna go Austin Eckler and see how that falls. I know they've both been struggling, but I want to take my chances with them too. Chubb. Did Chubb already went? Let me see. Did Chubb? Yeah, Chubb went in the second round. Chubb went in the second round. Now, what's going to happen? I got 9 picks, so I obviously got to go either double wide receiver or a wide receiver tight end because I already got my quarterback and I got my 2 running backs. Oh, wow. Is this game going to tie in London? Oh, they can't let that game tie in London, man. So that's the final, based on what y'all telling me. Oh, they're not in overtime yet. Y'all were talking like they were in overtime. They don't like they're in overtime. Oh, Justin Jefferson's. I thought y'all went overtime. Um, McKenzie's been getting more targets, so I mean, it's Gabe Davis is the move because I think this is going to be a shootout. But I don't. Long term, it's going to be hard. I will say that. Gabe Davis might not even play today. Gabe Davis said he's going to play. We'll see. I'm gonna take Gabe Davis. I'm gonna take Rashad Bateman. And then I'll figure out the tight end situation at the end because I got the last pick. All right. Oh, 2 minutes it was tied. Okay. How many timeouts? Let me check how many timeouts the Saints got. How many timeouts the Saints got? Ooh, Olave and Harrison Smith got hurt. Olave out here living his best life. Robinson or Williams? Oh, give me Javonte Williams. All right, I'm gonna have to close out soon, guys, because I gotta get myself ready for the games. I'm hoping I can try to find a bar to go to for the 4 o'clock, but we'll figure it out. Time to do another one. I'll do another draft. All right. All right, I'm gonna call it quits because I got a couple other things I gotta do before kickoff. So man, like I said, man, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. We're gonna be going live later today. I think we're gonna try to do something post game. We haven't figured that out yet. I'll reach out to Rashad and figure that out. But with that being said, you guys have a lovely evening. Have fun today. Watch the red zone. Panthers should win today, but we shall see. And I'm out. Peace. Oh, I'll do this last one. Give me CEH today. Peace, guys.